At first glance, the desert might seem like a barren, lifeless wasteland. But is that really true? If you know where to look, the Mojave is full of beauty, subtle, rugged, and completely unexpected. If you love camping and exploring, come along as we share what we discovered on this trip. We headed out to the Mojave in February. The road into Afton Canyon was a little rough, but nothing that our truck couldn't handle. Afton Canyon is one of the rare places where the Mojave River flows above ground year-round. Here, the Union Pacific Railroad spans the riverbed on a trestle bridge. Even out here in such a remote place, I'm surprised to find graffiti. They call this area the Grand Canyon of the Mojave because of the steep red cliffs. Winter in the desert can be cold and windy, and today was no exception. The Mojave Road water crossing was beautiful. The cottonwood trees stood bare for the winter, their branches reaching over a landscape painted in greens and golds. The water looked deep, the crossing long, and I was more than happy to admire it from a distance. As the day wound down, we had no idea of the surprise that was in store for us. A glowing streak appeared high in the sky, moving slowly and silently across the horizon. It was a SpaceX rocket.
So that's just being launched right now?
Yeah, from Vandenberg. I think it might be dropping off one of its...
I see things falling.
That's what I was saying, yeah. Look at how red the tail is over there.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing that it drops, it keeps falling.
Yeah. That's like the rocket stage, I think, goes off. As we left Afton Canyon, a train rumbled by, a reminder that even in the quietest places, movement never stops. We wandered across the desert, curious to see what else we'd find. In some areas, the landscape stretched out flat and barren. In others, sparse chaparral dotted the low mountains. Palo Verde trees added a touch of green, while distant cinder cones rose against the horizon. I always love the moment when Joshua trees start to appear. The desert instantly feels more alive. Before long, we spotted Kelso sand dunes in the distance, although we wouldn't be exploring them today. We stopped for a break and Andy experimented with playing his guitar while standing up. It definitely adds energy to his performance, but like anything new, it takes a little getting used to.
Well, this is very exciting.
We leave the pavement behind, venturing deeper into the desert toward Granite Mountain. Mojave yucca lean over their road, their spiky arms reaching out as the landscape grows more lush. Sadly, the Granite Mountain Desert Research Center is off-limit to visitors. Soon, rock formations rise from the earth, and we know we're getting close to our campsite. Nestled among the towering boulders, the campsites feel secluded and peaceful. California juniper add a splash of dark green, a striking contrast to the pale desert rock. We have the area mostly to ourselves, wandering along winding paths that weave between this rugged landscape. It feels like a desert garden. Mojave yucca, California juniper, and cholla cactus create a tapestry of textures and colors. Against the backdrop of blue sky and towering stones, it's breathtaking. The wind tugs at my hat and I grab it, laughing. Out here, the desert feels wild and untamed, a place that makes you feel truly alive. As the gusts grow stronger, we retreat to the camper. Along the way, the cholla glow golden in the daylight, their spines catching the sun just right. As sunset approaches, the cold settles in, and we are grateful for the warmth of our camper. Morning dawns, gray and heavy with clouds. Rain is on the way, and out here, wet roads quickly turn to mud. Reluctantly, we pack up and head out, leaving this incredible place behind. As we drive home, the occasional raindrop begins to fall, a rare gift in the desert. Looking back on this trip, I realized the Mojave isn't just a place you pass through. If you slow down and really look, it's full of beauty in the most unexpected ways.